Hello and welcome to the quiz. Hope you can hear me. It's not repeating like last time. I hope you got your pen and paper ready. First round is 50-50. Question 1. Who is the older of the Mitchell brothers on EastEnders, Grant or Phil? Question 2. At the start of a game of chess, does a white king stand on a black or white square? Question 3. Who is the oldest, Torval or Dean? Question 4. Which elephant has the bigger ears, African or Asian? And question 5. According to the children's nursery story, who pushed the Wicked Witch into the oven, Hansel or Gretel? Okay, so who is the older of the Mitchell brothers on EastEnders, Grant or Phil? At the start of a game of chess, does a white king stand on a black or white square? Who is the oldest, Torval or Dean? Which elephant has a bigger ears, African or Asian? And according to the children's nursery story, who pushed the Wicked Witch into the oven, Hansel or Gretel? Okay, round 2. Which singer's first solo hit was In the Air Tonight in 1981? Which singer's first solo hit was In the Air Tonight in 1981? Question 2. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which two countries competed in the Quidditch World Cup final? In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which two countries competed in the Quidditch World Cup final? Question 3. What are the medical names for the three bones in the ear? What are the medical names for the three bones in the ear? Question 4. Which four male singers had UK number one hits in the 1980s and the 1990s? Which four male singers had UK number one hits in the 1980s and 1990s? And question 5. There were 7 children in the Waltons. Elizabeth and Erin were 2. Who were the other 5? There were 7 children in the Waltons. Elizabeth and Erin were 2. Who were the other 5? So number 1, which singer's first solo hit was In the Air Tonight in 1981? 2. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which two countries competed in the Quidditch World Cup final? Number 3, what are the medical names for the three bones in the ear? 4, which four male singers had UK number one hits in the 80s and the 90s? And 5, there were 7 children in the Waltons. Elizabeth and Erin were 2. Who were the other 5? Okay, let's go to round three. This is connections. First one. What was the name of the original horse in Steptoe and Son? What was the name of the original horse in Steptoe and Son? Number two, the song Hakuna Matata was originally featured in which Disney film? The song Hakuna Matata was originally featured in which Disney film? Number three, which iconic American actress had a dog called Mafia? Which American actress had a dog called Mafia? And number four, which singer had number one hits in the 90s with Jesus to a Child and Fast Love? And which famous person connects these answers? This is a shout out to Ruby. Thanks for watching. And I am Adson, Caroline, Mum and Dad. Okay, so what was the name of the original horse in Steptoe and Son? The song Hakuna Matata was originally featured in which Disney film? Which iconic American actress had a dog called Mafia? And which singer had number one hits in the 90s with Jesus to a Child and Fast Love? And which famous person connects these answers? Go a bit slower, is it? Any rounds you need repeats on? Quickly go back through round two. Which singer's first solo hit was in the air tonight in 1981? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Which two countries competed in the Quidditch World Cup final? What are the medical names for the three bones in the ear? Which four male singers had UK number one hits in the 80s and 90s? And there were seven children in the Waltons. Elizabeth and Erin were two. Who were the other five? And number three again, quickly. What was the name of the original horse in Steptoe and Son? The song Hakuna Matata was originally featured in which Disney film? Which iconic American actress had a dog called Mafia? And which singer had number one hits in the 90s with Jesus to a Child and Fast Love? And which famous person connects these answers? Right, round four, sorry. I'll leave this for 5 minutes now for you to write out your answers. Name the 12 monarchs of Great Britain since 1907. Sorry, I should say it's 1707, not 1907. 1707. Just a quick shout out from Betty to Ruby and Madsen. Okay, so hope everyone's ready now for round 5. Round 5 is an anagram round. First one, SS is a brief moment in time. SS is a brief moment in time. Number 2, PP is a run of success. PP is a run of success. GTTR is to reach extreme levels. GTTR is to reach extreme levels. HUTC is to be in a state of anger. HUTC is to be in a state of anger. And TTB is to surpass everything else. SS is a brief moment in time. PP is a run of success. GTTR is to reach extreme levels. HUTC is to be in a state of anger. And TTB is to surpass everything else. Okay, round 6. This is a set of questions where the points diminish with however many clues you get. You should get it pretty easily. First clue for 10 points. This property covers 13 acres in Berkshire. This property covers 13 acres in Berkshire. Next clue, 3 points. The doll's house, designed for Queen Mary in the 1920s, is on display. The doll's house, designed for Queen Mary in the 1920s, is on display. 6 points. The upper ward includes the State Department, and the lower ward is where St George's Chapel is situated. The upper ward includes the State Department, and the lower ward is where St George's Chapel is situated. 4 points. It is the oldest inhabited castle in the world. It is the oldest inhabited castle in the world. And finally, for 2 points, this royal residence was damaged by fire in 1992. This royal residence was damaged by fire in 1992. So the property covers 13 acres in Berkshire. Doll's house was designed for Queen Mary in the 1920s, is on display. The upper ward includes the State Department, and the lower ward is where St George's Chapel is situated. It is the oldest inhabited castle in the world. This royal residence was damaged by fire in 1992. And the final one. Add the total number of top 5 hit singles by Sweet to the total number of UK top 5 hit singles by Mud to the total number of UK top 5 hit singles by Slade. Good luck with that one. Let me know on WhatsApp, what rounds you need repeating, if any. Okay, so if no one's got any objections, we'll go for the answers. Round one, who was the older brother? Who was the older of the Mitchell brothers on EastEnders? Grant or Phil? The answer was Phil. At the start of a game of chess, does a white king stand on a black or white square? It's a black square. Who is the oldest, Torval or Dean? It's Torval. Which elephant has a bigger ears, African or Asian? And that's African. And according to the children's nursery story, who pushed the wicked witch into the oven? Hansel or Gretel? And that was Gretel. Round two. Which singer's first hit was In the Air Tonight in 1981? And that was Phil Collins. Question two. In the Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire, which two countries competed in the Quidditch World Cup final? That was Ireland and Bulgaria. Question three. What are the medical names for the three bones in the ear? That's the incus, malleus, and stapes or stapes. Question four. Which four male singers had UK number one hits in the 80s and 90s? That was Jason Donovan, Michael Jackson, George Michael, and Cliff Richard. And question five. There were seven children in the Waltons. Elizabeth and Erin were two. Who were the other five? And they were Ben, Jason, Jim Bob, John Boy, and Mary Ellen. Okay. Round three was connections. What was the original horse? What was the name of the original horse in Steptoe and Son? And that was Hercules. Number two, the song Hakuna Matata was originally featured in which Disney film? And that's A Lion King. Which iconic American actress had a dog called Mafia? That was Marilyn Monroe. And number four, which singer had number one hits in the 90s with Jesus to a Child and Fast Love? And that was George Michael. Point for each one on round two, is it? A B yes. So you could have 1 point for question one, two for two, three for three, four for four, and seven for question five. And round three, which famous person connects these answers? And the answer was Elton John. His middle name is Hercules. He wrote the Lion King music. Marilyn Monroe was the subject of Candle in the Wind, and he had a duet with George Michael on Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. So it's 5 points for that one in total. Okay, the kings, or kings and queens monarchs of Great Britain since 1707, not 1907, 1707. Queen Anne, George the First, second, third, fourth, William the Fourth, Victoria, Edward the Seventh, George the Fifth, Edward the Eighth, George the Sixth, Elizabeth the Second. Point for each one you had there. Okay, round 5 was the anagrams. SS is a brief moment in time. That was split seconds. PP is a run of success. Purple patch. Never heard of that one. GTTR is to reach extreme levels. Let's go through the roof. Number 4, HUTC, is to be in a state of anger, and that was hot under the collar. And question 5, TTB is to surpass everything else, and that was take the biscuit. Round 6, you all should add this. Property, 10 points. Property covers 13 acres in Berkshire. 8 points. The doll's house designed for Queen Mary in the 1920s is on display. 6 points. The upper ward includes the state apartments, and lower ward is where St George's Chapel is situated. 4 points. It is the oldest inhabited castle in the world. And 2 points. The royal residence was damaged by fire in 1992. And the final one, I don't expect anyone got that one. Add the total number of UK top 5 singles by Sweet, to the total number of UK top 5 singles by Mud, to the total number of UK top 5 singles by Slade. And that was 8 plus 6 plus 13. And that's a total of 27. And there you are. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for watching, Ruby and Maddie, Caroline, Mum and Dad. I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Look after each other. Bye.